Or maybe I do jump down? I don't know. I'm getting really lost. But yeah, Keith was in school for geology. So actually, of all of the people that I've ever worked with, Bird was the only one in the arts. Ah, crap, it reset all of the enemies. That's not what I wanted. Whoa, this is deep. What the heck is this? It's not a distance we'll be able to jump either. What should we do? Well, we've got that up. I can see it. How did I get around here? Because this is where I came in. Okay, so we've got to go around to the left here. But yeah, how did I meet Bird and Keith? I met Bird on I met both of them on a IRC. I guess if you don't know IRC, it was effectively a Discord for a chat room for Let's Players, generally for beginner Let's Players. I don't think anybody larger than 1,000 subs was on that IRC chat. And Bird was there before me, I believe, but only by a little bit. Followed by Keith. Keith showed up just to specifically talk about like how he'd been on YouTube for like a couple years, and he was like kind of talking about his journey or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but effectively, I met both of them in a chat room, and the fun fact about that was actually Keith forgot about both of us. He didn't even realize that both Bird and myself had interacted with Keith in the past, and had spoken with him for a decent length of time, even about like his channel and various other things. And so at some point he sent me a message being like, "Hey man, we should do like Gary's Mod together at some point." And I was like super down for it because like, hell yeah, why not? But then when we get to talking, I realized he has no idea who I am, which was really amusing. But yeah, Bird I'd met through that. I think I got him on as like a guest on.
Now let's keep going.
I got him on specifically as a guest. Oh yeah, because we go up here and we jump down. Nope, that's not it in the slightest. We get to the other. What? I don't know. I'm so confused. I met Keith before. Yeah, I'd met Keith on the IRC, and then about a month later, he contacted me to play games. Whoops. I mean, honestly, I was kind of insulted by the fact that he had forgotten me, if only because, like, come on, Keith. Oh. It looks like this coffin is open now. Do you want to try pressing the button? So this is the one that opened up. I was trying to find where it was, but okay. Oh, well, there's our answer. And there's our orb. Ah, this is that Anubis statue. Heh. And there's that shiny gem. Come on, let's nab it. Take the gem. Sweet, we got it. Let's go. But yeah, ultimately, I don't, like, really begrudge Keith for forgetting me. He was busy with other things, and that IRC was full of a ton of different people. Oh, I just realized that he was on death's door. Whoopsies. Oh, well. Let's see. But yeah, I met Bird specifically, so I was part of a YouTube group called Cogscap. I don't know how many of you guys even are aware of like how my channel operated back in the day. This is like sub 100 subscribers, like sub 30 subscribers even. Maybe I should actually, you know, hit some of these guys. Let's try Tempest Slash. Let's see how this goes. It's okay. Let's fix up Ryuji so we get the extra DPS. But so I was part of a group called Cogscap, which wanted to be kind of a Yogscast thing. I mean, you could even tell by the name. But so a group of YouTubers specifically for like group games. So we played a lot of like Sonic Racing Transformed, Gmod, you know, the like generic multiplayer stuff back in 2013. Let's do. I'll see if I can confuse them. Some kind of status effect would be handy. Mainly because I'm doing team heals anyway. But so originally it was a group of exactly 10 people. And COGSCAP was kind of an acronym based on it. Which honestly was not worth doing. It would have been better to come up with a proper name. Unfortunately, it also like locked everybody into this really stupid team system. Where effectively, there was like a core group of about 5 people, me included. And then 5 people that weren't part of the group at all. And unfortunately, I was on the group that was, specifically didn't care about the game in the slightest. So, or not the game, the group, or YouTube in general. So they, like, 3 of them quit almost immediately. And another guy pretended that he kept all of his money in a mattress, got robbed, and then had to join the army to prevent himself from starving to death. It was pretty contrived, to be totally honest. But whatever. So my part of the group kind of disappeared, and they lost 1 member, so eventually it just became 5 people that play stuff. But unfortunately, 5 people does not make a, Oh, it was up ahead. This is just where the button was to fire the ballista. Yeah, nothing. So I'd have to bring on other people. So specifically, Bird was one of those people that I was like, "Hey man, you want to play some Gmod? Like, we need a 6th person." And so that's how I specifically started to interact with Bird. Originally, before I pulled Bird on, I was actually super shy because he had a really nice radio voice. I'm sure you guys have noticed. And so I was in one of those positions where I was like, you know, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, you know, overstep my bounds, if that makes any sense. I'm really shy when it comes to trying to interact with other YouTubers, because if I perceive them as bigger or better than me, I will actively be like, you know, maybe I shouldn't. And so I was like super shy and didn't want to, I didn't want to bother Bird, because I had about 9 subscribers when he had about like 40 or 50 or something like that. And to me, that was such a huge gap that like it was truly you know, it was such a large gap that it would be like ridiculous for me to bug him about stuff. And then we started doing stuff and doing like games together, and then, well, it didn't matter at that point. And then I passed him, and then I made a joke about doubling him and trying to keep double with him forever. That worked out. Unfortunately, I think the competition might have frustrated Bird a little bit. Obviously, like, he could rebut this pretty easily. I've never actually spoken with him or Keith about whether or not me growing faster or saying various things ever actually mattered. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna make like a taunt that actually like cuts deep. And for the most part, I trust both of them to understand that I would never ever like mean any kind of like ill will to either of them. Oh, god damn it, it's this bastard again. I should probably have healed now that I'm thinking about it. Well, let's see if I can make him dizzy.
Let's go.
Or confused. I mean, both are acceptable. Should probably do a heal, though.
Much thanks. Sorry.
Okay, let's just do auto, seeing as we'll be able to just cut through these guys. He has 2 freaking auto insta-kills? That's ridiculous. I'm not too worried about it. It'd suck if I run into multiple of these guys.
Well, on to the next triumph.
Nice work, team.
Yeah, I will admit, pipe dream for my channel is to actually get big enough that Bird, just by sheer association, can absorb subscribers. Don't know if it's exactly gonna pan out that way, but always a pipe dream. Doesn't really work anymore. That worked really well back when I started YouTube. Has not worked since, which sucks. Let's see. Is YouTube my only job, or do I do something else on the side? YouTube is my only job. I do actually sort of do game design as a side hobby, but that's it. Eventually, we want to run it as a, like, run a Kickstarter and stuff. It's just, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Well, whatever. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to do AoE physical attacks just because. Okay, Mind Slice, yeah. That does a lot of damage. Wow. And then he dies. Nope, he doesn't die. Sweet. I really hate this enemy. He's just expensive on my SP. He's not even dangerous. He's just annoying.
Victory is ours.
Nice work, team.
But yeah, I don't know. What was he even saying?
Okay.
Oh, Bird YouTube thing. Oh yeah, the Kickstarter. That's gonna be like a ways away though. It's gonna take a ton of time. Okay, so we've got the gem. Let's put it in here. Yeah, YouTube is Wander's job. Twitch is what he does on the side. Now that I got Twitch subscriptions as a thing, I'm actually more a little bit more active about trying to keep the streaming better. This pathway of light is quite impressive. It seems we will be able to pass over it. It's not going to disappear while we're crossing it, right? This is a little scary. Let's see, because of my channel, me playing with Bird and Keith all the time, you checked out their channels and subscribed, so it's kind of working. It kind of is, which is good. Like, I do hope to get Bird up. Well, I mean, I can't claim any level of Bird success. I do hope that, like, Bird manages to make it up into the tens of thousands within, like, a year or two. Just because he really does deserve it. I mean, he has been a cornerstone of, like, what I do for so long. And it always makes me feel a bit bad that, I haven't managed to, help him to grow larger than this. I don't know, whatever. It's not a topic that I want to talk too much about, because, like, how do you even talk about that without sounding, like, kind of douchey or something like that? The answer is you can't. It sucks. And let's just beat this guy up slowly. Have fun looking for a second gem. Oh.
Victory is ours.
Queen, you're so awesome.
I wonder if I'm getting advice. I've noticed this every once in a while. Oh, we have Dekunda. Debuffs are all allies. Versus Rakukaja. Let's get rid of Rakukaja. The debuffs aren't that helpful. I might be able to combo that with dude's like high damage move.
Yeah, we beat him.
We've got another locked chest.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Anything around here that I can interact with apart from this? Nope. Oh, do we have a... No, that can't be a safe room. It is. Huh. Not used to getting a safe room here. Well, I will save. But yeah, I'm getting advice and comments on this stream. On the YouTube side, of course, you know, I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. But interesting thing about YouTube is you can actually watch the video from a couple minutes back. Or like a couple hours back.
I can feel
which is interesting because sometimes somebody will actually start my stream from the very beginning. Wait up, look, there she is. It'd suck if we had to go through hell again just because we walked up to her without thinking first. So, what's your call? You gonna keep going? Let's go.
Okay.
You're late. I thought all of you had died. We almost did thanks to you. I mean, do you really want to help us? Make up your goddamn mind. I'm not sure. There's not much left at this point, though. Aw, not again. It's all because you picked on her, Skull. And this jerk again. Your short temper has created more work for us. This is my fault? Who dares intrude upon the peace of this holy ground? This is the Pharaoh's tomb. None may disturb her slumber. We can't retreat now. We'll have to do this. That's a jerk again. What if we can summon multiple people? Hopefully not. Anyway, I'm probably just going to use the main character for healing on this one and just do a lot of like physical AoEs. But yeah, it is my eventual goal. Ha! We countered. That's lucky nonsense. It's my eventual goal to manage to get Bird, Keith, and myself all in kind of like one location. Potentially like an office for the three of us. Also like Shell and some other things. Because I think it would be awesome having a damn, when they're a rat they take a lot of damage. I think having like a YouTuber like game dev office thing would be really cool. I saw the oh, what was it called? The Game Grumps tour recently. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but the Game Grumps did a tour of their offices, and I thought it was absolutely, honestly, it looks like a giant waste of space, and the fact that they didn't even spell check their Japanese was kind of hilarious to me. Let's do Mabufu. Oh, they're both weak to it. Nice. Let's see if Dude has a giant slice that I can hit them with. Or we could do a heal. I don't know. Not cleave. Miracle Punch. Oh, we do have a fire move that I could have been using this entire time. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna do Mediarama. We're gonna need it anyway.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
But yeah, the chances of that happening anytime soon are not slim to none, but it's going to be time consuming before I get to that point. But that's okay. Did I see the Yogscast new office now that it's a good office? No, I haven't. Actually, I never really paid a whole lot of attention to the Yogscast.
We have to help her.
It's, I don't know, they were just always one of those channels that specifically flew under my radar. I guess part of it is, for the most part, Yogscast covered a lot of, covered a lot of games that I wasn't interested in, specifically like Minecraft. And so as a result, I've never checked them out. Probably should look at some point, but okay, so we're up to level 35, so we might actually not have to do a whole lot of grinding here. A little bit.
Damn it.
Damn it, what the hell's up with her? Can you just try to calm down? Nothing good will come of letting your temper flare up like that. She did say there's not much left, though. The end of this palace may be drawing close. Okay, right. We should probably have Makoto heal herself. Might as well heal the whole party. She's got plenty. They got 30 desks with computers in 10 different rooms dedicated to different things. That is cool. I want an office like that with to like interact with my friends in. It's like, you know how cool it would be from like a YouTubing perspective if I could like oh, can I not? We might have to go around here. Wasn't there something like this before? Oh. We gotta get another gem from somewhere. I must have missed it. Maybe it was in the other room, or... Nope, I don't know. Around here somewhere.
I have something.
Oh. Should probably open that up. Yeah, see, I was expecting it was gonna be in this thing, but guess not. Oh, but we've got a little, Aha! We got a little, climb point here. And there's the orb, of course. Look, another Anubis statue. And it is one of those shining things, just like before. We can probably use it on that pedestal thing. Let's swipe it, Joker. Take the gem. Okay, we've got it now. Let's go. Oh, and looks like we got some enemies, too. Oh, that's life. Because, yeah, I get a little bit jealous whenever, Keith goes off to hang out at Andrew's. Let's do a Vajra Blast. Just some basic physical damage. Yeah, that's some basic physical damage. But yeah, I always get a little bit jealous when Keith goes off to record with Andrew because, I mean, I will admit I do record with Shell a lot, which is really fun. But
on to the next
the idea of like getting my group of friends together for like D&D literally at somebody's house, now that would be really fun. Okay, so we get energy shower. What's that do? Confuse, fear, despair, brainwash, rage. I should probably get that. Oh, Tetraja, a barrier that negates an insta-kill once for all allies. Let's get rid of the medium chance of forget to all foes. I'm not really using it that much. Yeah, make it the Catterday offices.
Right.
The problem is it's expensive. Like, I actually don't make that much money yet. Maybe eventually. But it would definitely have to be something that, like, I'd get Bird and Keith on board for. Or at least Bird on board for. Keith might just not want to move from California for quite some time. We're supposed to put the gem in the statue here, right? Let's give it a try. This sight brings a tear to my eye yet again. You're so freaking weird, dude. Do we live close together? No. I live in Kansas. Bird lives in Seattle, and Keith lives in California. So technically, Keith and Bird are like a day's trip away. For me, it would be much longer. Okay, so we can jump down. Oh, are we already done? We can't be already done. Let's look around for a little bit more.
I can see it.
Oh. But this is just for getting around.
It's somewhere.
Oh, this is... Huh. So yeah, we've just interconnected everything. I think it's already done, so I guess we just go through the golden light and we're good. That's weird. I was expecting a little bit more complication here. But I guess this is it, yeah. Weird. Alright, well that's fine.
There's a treasure chest. Come, let's open it.
Let's open up the treasure chest, of course. But yeah, someday I'd like to move to, maybe Seattle, maybe California, maybe somewhere in the middle. Oh. Jeez, okay.
I can see it.
You'd think, Yusuke would get a little bit, upset at me for climbing over these, like, big things. But then again, it is just, metaphysical artworks.
Alright, a chest!
So it's not actually that important. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about missing jumps here. Okay. But yeah, I decided not to move out to Seattle quite yet. At some point I'd like to, mainly just because it seems like an interesting city to live in. But as it stands, like I'm not quite there monetarily. Like the idea of using up a third of my income just to live in a place is harsh. Whereas like here it's like not even well, it's like a fifth-ish. The mural should display on the front wall now, right? I'd expect so, Joker, if you please. I said something about living in California earlier. Where did I grow up? Wait, what? I can't even begin to tell what this one is. It may be a rather difficult puzzle for us to solve. Hardly. I'm at the very least gonna... Oh, they're rotatable, too. Some of them are definitely more confusing than others. So there's a desk. Well, this goes out here. She goes there. Sorry. Getting a bit turned around. No. This probably belongs here. That there? Ah, there we go. That's it. Yes, we finished it. A child pulling on her mother's clothes. Mom.
Oh.
More voices. I'm tired of eating dinner alone all the time. It's always just convenience store bentos. I want to go somewhere. Take me on a trip. The one clinging to her mother would be Futaba-chan, right? Don't be so selfish. You know I'm working hard to support you, right? So they went on that trip, after all, and then she died. I gotcha. Yeah, so let's finish this, I guess. She seemed pretty angry. Is that the maternity neurosis from the voice earlier mentioned? I thought it was pretty normal for a child to want to spend time with their parents, though.
And again.
Yeah, it looks like Futaba was a pretty lonely kid growing up. So these incidents compounded, forcing her mother to suicide. I must die. Huh? I killed her. That's why I'm here in this tomb. Don't say that. I will die. Futaba-chan. Why'd she get all quiet all of a sudden? What happened to that snarky personality? Could her heart perhaps be growing weaker? We have to hurry and save her. Okay. So, in regards to growing up where and what... No, hello, hold on. It's open, but what's this? Okay, so I was born in Minnesota, lived there for 4 years, lived in New Mexico for 4 years, lived in California for 4 years, North Carolina for 1.5 years, Massachusetts for 4 years, New York for college for 4 years, and then now I'm in Kansas. I guess I did spend 2 years back at, I did spend 2 years back in Massachusetts after college. Because I had to, Oh, we're back here. Oh, it kind of, sort of loops back around in kind of a weird way. North Carolina is cool, except for it sucks. It's a bit of both. North Carolina is a really pretty state that has some serious social issues. Why did I move so much? My dad was a famous biologist.
Hey, this ain't opening. Think there's a way to open it somewhere else?
This door... It looks familiar. Oh, Futaba's room! That's it!
Why ain't it opening?
It must be her cognition that no one can enter it.
I'm surprised that you made it this far. Beyond lies the Pharaoh's chamber.
So the treasure's still here?
Indeed. However, you need my permission to open this door.
Then open it for us!
I cannot. You must have her invite you in.
What the F? Ain't this your palace?
What's she mean, Mona? The shadow is Futaba, but not Futaba herself. In other words, we need the real Futaba's permission. So we need to have Futaba-chan open her room and let us in?
Considering that you made it all the way here, you may be able to do it.
Looks like we'll have to return to reality once. But I remember Boss saying that she won't let anyone in.
Right. She's a serious shut-in.
How will we convince her to allow us entry?
Standing around here won't help. We'll just have to give it a try. That's what she wants, after all. I think that we should do it too, even if it means we have to force ourselves in.
Someone sure is stoked about this.
We have no choice but to sneak in again.
Joker, it's your call when we do this. Make sure you think of some excuses just in case Boss catches us.
Leave it to me.
We're counting on you, leader.
On that note, is everyone clear on what needs doing?
Oh, that reminds me. Give me the calling card. The one Alibaba sent us.
What are you going to do with it?
We're the Phantom Thieves, you know. We gotta announce this. If the treasure's there when we get the room open, giving this tour will let us take it right away. Queen, help me think of what to write.
I suppose.
We got this covered. You decide on a good time we barge into a room. That's all you.
Okay, cool. So, leave the palace. Well, we will be doing that later. Because I kind of want to do some grinding. How much content is there? For this game? Holy crap, there's so much content. This is well over 100 hours. Well, no, I might actually... It might be pretty much close to exact. I've got 52 in right now. And chances are it's going to be... It's probably going to be about 100 when I hit the end. I'm at the midway point. Holy crap, that is an insane thing. But yeah, I guess I might as well finish this off, even though at this point I'm done playing. The reason why I moved around so much is my dad was a famous biologist and programmer. And so, yeah, I'm going to get rid of the no signal. My dad was a famous biologist and programmer, so he moved around a lot because a lot of labs, especially in the 90s and early 2000s, dealing with genetics, were they would close fairly often due to budgetary issues, or, you know, grant issues, or just like legality, because I don't know how much you guys know about like GMOs and like human experimentation, but a lot of people had the wrong idea about what my dad did and what the labs he worked at were for. And so in a lot of cases, people would like be protesting, and ultimately it just wasn't profitable to have a lab in a place where people were like actively threatening the lab and stuff like that. So they just move around. Now he works for the military at one of MIT's satellite labs in Lexington, Massachusetts, which is super cool, and he's really happy there. And so I don't think he will ever move again. I think if he loses his job another time, he's just going to retire. I'd say loses his job, but like honestly, he just gets laid off like everybody else. I don't think my dad is capable of being fired. He is way, way too good at his job. He would have been super famous if he actually had a single ambitious bone in his body. But my dad is like a super workhorse. He just enjoys what he does, and he does the work, and whenever anybody's like, let's give you accolades for it, he's like, please don't. Please don't.